welcome back to HermitCraft, finishing HermitCraft. And I'm just making sure that my OBS is actually working correctly. Because I'm still new to the software, so I don't know that kind of thing. Last episode, we did that. There's not really anything else to mention. We announced what we were going to do with the series, which just go through, finish, I guess, in quotes. Restart, that kind of thing. Try and figure out what on earth will go in the big eyes with 2 blocks. I didn't know if it would copy that or not. It's a lot of... just quickly... just put that there. How do I do the... How do I do the thing where it's like, destroy all? I don't know. I've done it before, I just forgot how. In this episode, I don't know what I'm going to work on. Just generally the spawn area, because I want to get the spawn area done. This area seems pretty easy to work on. But I still know everything about the newest version, so it's not kind of like, oh, you need to react to the newest version. No, I've watched the Snowfall videos and stuff. So, it's kind of interesting. Anyway. Oh, well, now I gotta get rid of it. Villagers loose, they can do what they want. One of them's upside down though, I think I should fix that. Back here, why are you guys going in here? Is it because of... Oh, it's because of... and lectures. Fire... Pretty interesting first grade. Oh, there's so many barrels. Oh, that is so interesting. Okay, I need an anvil. Wait, is there an anvil out here? Eventually one of them's going to in that bed. I'm just going to call him, I call him, there we go, that worked. I didn't know if it would work for me. Hi, episode 2. I don't know, if I do that again, it'll be kind of interesting, because that one was done in episode 2. But I was going to appear in the chat when he dies, episode 2 was slain by zombies or something like that. this pathway I feel like I should expand off in one direction. Because it looks kind of like it's supposed to be a pathway. But where would it connect to? It would probably just like be a different way for that. That didn't work. I'm gonna expand the pathway a bit. Get some of this going. I walked on this or this. Okay, this is kind of like a gradient in a way. I kind of like that. For there, but I think that looks kind of nice. Like that. It's like almost a dirt path, but not really. It's actually kind of cool. Like desert biomes can be used like that. Never thought of that. Now I'm the person. Never seen that like ever done before, so. At minimum, I feel like I should get rid of some of this. Like on the edge here. Like some of this grass seems a little kind of walked on, but not like really majorly walked on. Like people might have walked straight here to there or something like that. I don't know. Kind of have to think about where people would have probably walked. No, that grass is normal grass, so I can't even do that. Well, the thing is, what looks more like luscious? This or this? Like, what is luscious grass? I feel like this looks a bit better. Well, this is kind of like beyond dirt path kind of thing. Like, that's like kind of a... It's walked on so much that the grass is just not there. So, yeah. That would be for really walked on roads. I like the way it's actually. I think this is turning out pretty cool. I'm normally not the greatest builder, but like, this ain't bad for someone that kind of does. Oh my goodness, that was kind of weird. This house I feel like I should fix. I feel like I should fix this house made out of cobbled deep slate, like... Here, let's fix this. Make it fully out of deep slate. Like, this is going to be a very interesting looking house when it's done. We do like light, dark gray, gray. What looks better? This one? Or the non-existent one? I kind of like light gray better. Plus the normal gray is like basically invisible, but if you look really closely you can see the glare on it. You have to look really closely. What about the roof? I can make the roof out of like deep slate stairs, like cobbled deep slate stairs. That could work. One villager, one. Episode 2. Villager dies, the episode ends. You know what? They're going pretty good. You know? Oh, wait, one person. You idiot. Fill this up. Of course, if I don't need one thing, I'll store them. There's so many of them. Potion of instant health. What does this do? Ta-da! If only villagers could throw instant healing potions. And the only one that survived is that one in the bed. Everyone is trying to get after that one in the bed. It's actually kind of funny. And they can beat that on the doors too, because it's hard, but it's hard difficulty. What should I do with this pack right here? Villager mumbles? Is there a villager in here? That was interesting. Okay, I think this might actually be kind of like a long, you know, like, this ain't bad. It's the door that's in the game. I like how I just made the Advancement Stone Age, and I've made Sky's the Limit. Why are there 3 different things? Let's see, Monster Hunter. Yeah, I've only made Monster Hunter, and then Sky's the Limit, and now I've just now made. Sometimes creative mode is a little weird like that. I end up getting so much achievements before others. Now, it might look a little samey, but villagers' houses are kind of a little samey anyways. So it still goes with the theme, it's just a little bit of a darker kind of thing. I'll have this one that is completely untouched. Like, untouched. This one has no villager in it and is completely blocked up. I'll have to fix that. The hermits did a lot of damage to these houses. That is a lot of damage. Like, even got rid of the lava. The house is, I think, done actually. Like, I think this is the whole house. Completely done. It looks very different. It's like very it contrasts the other areas a lot. What should I put in there? I feel like I have an idea. I'm gonna put water in there instead, because we're kind of going with like a bluish and dark kind of theme here. And there's blue in this area. I'll do blast. What's darker? Blast furnaces? Blast furnaces right here, right there. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they're not blast furnaces anyways. Block coal. That was a long fall for one Wii U. Okay. My Wii U Pro controller just like slid off my desk onto the PC and then immediately slid off the PC. Oh. Okay, now it can't because now it's in a drawer. Am I still recording? Okay. Occasionally want to check to make sure that I'm actually still recording. See, now this is actually kind of interesting how to do this. Shulker shells in here. What are shulker shells? What should I have with? Well, I think gray shulker box looks better for a chest in this area. Like, I think the full shulker box, the full shulker, I can't speak, shulker shells back in there, but I think it looks good. I'm gonna take out that torch. Normally there's a like a wall here, like a little bit more of an entrance way. I feel like I should have this out of deep slate bricks. Yeah, that looks nicer. It seems to be more thematic. For cobblestone, I think I'll just do the same thing that I'm doing with planks. Like, I don't think it'll be really that much difference if I use. Well, okay, I guess I could try and find. Oh wait, I should use polished deep slate instead. That could work better. Just polished. And we do have stairs. Oh, I should use that one instead for planks. Oh, that's gonna take forever to replace. Like, it'll look nicer though. I don't have Optifine installed, so it's going to look a little weird. You know what, now I'll just go with a normal colored sleep slate. I can't be bothered to change all that, and also it doesn't look good without Optifine. Or without texture packs. You don't really realize how big of a difference it makes until you don't have them. I mean, villages are probably one of my favorite structures in the game. The design of them is good, like it's a good design, because they're using a lot of oak and stuff like that. And their houses are not like, they're pretty good, like pretty somewhat well-designed houses. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do for this? They took down the, you know what, I think I'm just going to get rid of these. Well, I kind of have to get rid of them. Should I get rid of them or should I keep them? I'll keep them. I'll keep them and I'll finish them. I'm going to do this because I think it'll look cool. Yeah, I think that little thing there as a chimney will look... Well, no, because that's a chimney. It's not going to make a difference if it's campfire or soul campfire. And it's right here. I'm going to do a soul one, because why not? Occasionally one will come out, right? Move the wall. If I move the wall, it's okay. If I have to move the wall, then... Is it really worth it if I have to move the wall? I'll keep in the wall, because it still kind of looks like there's like... Still occasionally manages to get through, too. Like if it's on the very edge, sometimes. You kind of can see if there is smoke. Like farther away you can't really see it that well, but like there's kind of smoke. But it still looks okay. Doesn't look too far off. The tent is a bit different, but that doesn't really matter that much. Especially for just being an interior. want to do this for texturing reasons. Because I think it'll look nice. Because it also kind of leads into that. Oh, I need to get this. The textures will look a little samey, but this will hopefully help a little bit. Plus, village houses are kind of samey anyways. Like, let's just be real here, they're a little samey. Like, yeah, this looks better than the actual, like, thing, than the actual, village, because the village with these slabs is just kind of, I'm fairly certain it's just like, normal oak slabs. Oh gosh, I have to fix this. I'm just looking ahead a little bit, I have to fix that. And cacti, I'll leave that cacti, and that one. I think that's all of those houses done. I think there's just those 2 houses that I had to do out of cobble deed slate. And I think they came out pretty cool. I don't know why they did it like that, but eh. Anyway, I'm gonna do this. I think that looks nicer. Right now I'm just editing the village at the one house. Can I get it, like, better somehow? There's only a good way, is there? I'll do it like this. It looks nicer like that than it does the other way. I'm just like intensively thinking about what the design of this one little house will look like. Is the inside, like, okay? I even missed one of the bookshelves. Only the window. I think the window looks nice. I feel like a lectern is supposed to be here. I'm gonna put a lectern here. If a lectern isn't supposed to be there, then... well, now there's a lectern there. With a book in it. With a book in it, because why not? Also, I think episode 2 did die over there. But, I'm making good progress here. I don't really want to end. I think this looks nicer, you know? Like, I feel like that looks... I always have a little bit of trouble with this kind of thing. Like... but let's just be real, who doesn't have trouble with this kind of thing? I kind of like that first way. Put a slab there, though. There we go. I used a petrified oak slab. Is it still a petrified oak slab? Yes. Yes, it is. Mineable pickaxe. I think that's a reference to, like, one of the, back when oak slabs were like that, and they just didn't change that one. villager. I thought I was going to be in the cattle pen. It's over here, I think. Where's the villager? Is it just like buried underneath under the ground or something? Here, you can look. You can get out. You can get out while I'm trying to work on this house. Glass. It's probably safer under there, but yeah, I'll put it back in this house. Torch. This gnat. It's not the same gnat from last time, but still. I think that's the same gnat from last time. I managed to smash against a wall. I managed to do that. What bed should I do? Let's do a wet bed. Wet bed, because why not? I'm gonna do that. I don't entirely understand why the houses are like that, but yeah. Put a torch there. And torch on the inside. Torches everywhere. There we go. Not with me. How do I blend this? What do I do here? I have an idea. Here. I have biome blend turned off because I like to tell where the biome servers are. So, yeah. That's why I keep them on. I'll do that, and then I gotta keep there. It's hard to make like blobs in Minecraft, and sometimes it's hard to not make blobs. It's kind of weird. Whenever you're trying to do something else, smear it a little bit more. Made a mine? Made a glow lichen. Not even a mine. Just a random piece of glow lichen that somebody found and just put it there. So that goes off to the Yes Wings Club. Let's do this. Patch that up. Yeah, there we go. I'll just leave a little spot in there, but yeah, nobody would care. What do I do about this cow pen? This monstrosity of a cow pen. Like, what is it? I don't really know what they were trying to do with this cow pen, but they failed. It doesn't look like a cow pen. Whatever they're trying to make it look like, it probably doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. I mean, now it's just kind of a blob. That's kind of better than what it was. A little smaller. This, I feel like I should leave open roofed. But at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't. Like, I don't know. It's made out of walls. And I don't want to have to take the time to replace them. Well, that was like perfect timing. Okay, I'm gonna get some more. What color's wool should I use here? Because I know it's normally like white and yellow and stuff. But, take down this too. The random bunny in it. smoother than I feel like I should have it, but eh. I mean, it doesn't look too smooth, like there's a little bit there, so that kind of evens it out a bit. It doesn't look too bad. Okay, now this tree just looks cool. Like, I genuinely, like, don't want to mess with this. I'm not going to take down any of the spore blossoms or bamboo or anything like that. This is the donator area. And I'm going to leave it pretty much how it was. But there's a couple things I'm going to change. Like this. As I said in the first episode, barrier blocks. Free the bee team? Oh, that's what they named it. I watched a little bit of the live stream. Quickly pop in because I didn't know what was going on. I'm just gonna pull the glass, gets rid of the barrier block. That's a cool glitch. It's a visual one, but doesn't really impact anything. Can this guy even get out anyways? Like, I don't think this guy can get out anyways. I'm gonna put this copper back there. Because he can't jump out, right? Because... Actually, wait, I have a better idea. Do that. Oh, there's some weird hitboxes. I hope I let him out. Whoopsie. There we go. He is contained, I think. Should be. He's contained like that, so he can't get out. So now the tree looks significantly better. I feel like I could get him a little bit more freedom though, like let him go on the edges of the thing, of the mushroom. Some of the trees look kind of cool, like when you're up close to them, but far away they kind of look like a blob. To mine away some of these torches. I'm not going to take away any of the shroom lights, but I'll take away these torches. They're just kind of sporadic. I don't really care if mobs spawn, like, because ta-da. So we won't have to worry about that. They wander in here, no big deal. It was a big deal back then, but now I don't really care that much. Did someone pay any $1,000? Did someone pay $1,000? Like, was this the $1,000 that somebody paid? Like, sheesh. I'll put torches up here. I'll put soul torches up here. Because I think soul torches will look nice there. Also, I like how we were thinking about this, and then we just completely just didn't. Like, didn't do anything about it. Yeah, I think I'll just do the normal yellow and white. only have a texture pack to make wool like smoother, but I don't really have it on because we're on HermitCraft. We're on HermitCraft where it's not like I'm like nervous about it messing up something, just like making things look good. We can't do that. It just kind of makes it lag a little bit more. I don't really like the lag that it makes. We don't need more lag. There's already enough. Ta-da! This area is kind of starting to come along, actually. Like, right now, for spawn area, what I define as spawn area is this section right here, obviously, and the donation of the trees kind of section. Like, this is the donation area, and including the entirety of this village. So it's a pretty big area, probably the biggest, one of the biggest areas. But it's bigger, like by far. But this one's pretty big. Pretty good size. Smithing table here, but I'm going to put a fletchling table because it looks nicer in this area. And a crafting table. Crafting table is made out of oak. Fletching table is made out of birch. Smithing table, I think, is made out of crimson. I know you can use any wood type for each of them. I'm just saying it looks like it's made out of each of them. Like that's what it looks like. Wait, no. Wood bed. This is what I kind of like about this little series that I wanted to start for a while now. I just kind of like slowly get to see things just starting to look nicer and nicer. Maybe in place of all the torches I put like a dandelion or something like that. It doesn't give off light, but I don't know. Got some flowers here. I'm not going to have a place where each of the torches that I've already mined out is, but, and also the ones on the trees I'm not going to replace, but I don't know. Replacing things with dandelion would probably be kind of nice. Oop. There really isn't actually that many torches around here. Like, actually, like... There's... a tree is kind of a monstrosity. I kind of liked it as much. I'm gonna cover that up. I kind of like the little monstrosity trees. They're kind of cool. Oh, I'll just leave that one edited, though. That one, I don't know what's going on. Accidentally went out of fly mode. I think we did pretty good here. Whenever it's a random light source, I'm immediately checking it. I think we got rid of everything pretty well here. I think around here they stopped using torches. Yeah. I think we're almost done with this spawn area. I say almost because I don't actually know if there's anything left. Oh yeah, we still gotta fix a couple of the village houses. This pathway I think I'll expand out that way because I know there's some places out there. This pathway down here. Now it's somewhat visible. There we go. Kinda decent. It's definitely better than it was, at least. Huh? What is this? What's going on there? You can tell that, like, it's never been block updated. I'm trying to figure out these pathways. This area could be like a little neat. I'll leave that piece of grass there because you're not even intended to be able to do that. I like these kind of open areas a little bit, like just occasionally there's just an open area to just walk around on. Going down the side of the hill here. What is this? This big wall. I guess I can hook this up over there. Gnat is just wanting to get in my way. Yeah, that looks nice. Kind of a curve there. Spot here. I think Juju wants in, so give me a second. I'm back. the shepherd's kind of area's almost done. I just need to get one thing of white wool real quick. Okay, that might be. Oh well, no. Place. There's some here path here I need to do. There's a lot of work to be done. Okay, got that pathway done. Gonna connect this one over here. I've been by a gnat. Just one little gnat just trying to get in my way and make my life miserable. I think I'm going to end this episode here because I made good progress. I'll end this episode here after taking one screenshot. F1, how do I take, what did I set it to again? What did I set screenshot to? Why is it F12 set to print screen? F1, print screen, stop recording.